Ayubowan. Today, I'm presenting you the most interesting day of our Dubai tour. That is Desert Safari, a unique feature available in Dubai. We reach the entrance of the desert where we can go on a bike ride or a camel ride or do some fun activity. A bike ride in the desert for about 15 minutes will cost you about 150 to 200 dirhams. There is also a small grocery shop in this place where you can buy drinks, ice cream or some snacks or even tea and coffee. But I found this shop bit expensive. So it's recommended that you take your own snacks and some drinks when you are leaving the hotel. Then we entered into the desert, of course in the Toyota SUV, and I was looking forward for an adventurous ride. And here we go. Something I noticed especially is that only four-wheel drive SUVs are used for the desert safari. Most of the time it's a Toyota Land Cruiser, a V8 or a Nissan Petrol. I saw few Jeep, Ford and Range Rover models in the desert as well. I was a bit curious why only this kind of SUVs are used, but then I figured out that the main reason is that these SUVs has higher safety options and they are all-wheel drive and have a better balance when driving, especially in the off-road. I don't have words to explain how I felt at this moment. It was adventurous and I was a bit afraid as well, but I was really curious as to what is going to happen. After a few minutes drive in the desert, we stopped for a photo in the middle and managed to capture a wonderful sunset at the desert. Also, drivers use this time to change the tire pressure. In the middle of the desert, at some point, they do this. I was looking forward for an adventurous dune bashing experience. But then our tour guide explained that it is not possible to get a normal dune bashing experience today. This is due to the heavy rainfall in Dubai which we experienced last night, just before the day we were going on the desert safari. The sand is still wet and it's really dangerous to go on dune bashing, the adventurous journey. I was so sad. Generally, the rain is rare in Dubai, but on this month, just before this day, it rained heavily in Dubai, which stopped me getting a real desert safari experience. Nevertheless, I still enjoyed that picturesque sunset and the views of the desert. This is my first time in a desert, so it was okay. What I experienced was also a good. Then we went further down towards the desert, but we went through the main road to a campsite in the middle of the desert. These campsites has entertainment activities such as music, fire show, belly dancing, henna painting, and of course some nice food and drinks as well. My first activity was a camel ride. Initially I was a bit afraid to get on top of the camel, but I thought I don't want to miss this chance, so I took the opportunity and went on a camel ride. It was a new experience, I would say. Then they served us some snacks and tea and coffee as well. Then I had time to get my hand henna painted. We actually had a blast at the dinner with an eye-catching fire show, awesome music, and some captivating belly dancing. The food was also really good, but honestly, I didn't have much time to enjoy food. My attention was totally onto those mesmerizing dance moves. The last entertainment item offered at the campsite is the view of camels trekking home across the desert over the moonlight. That was such a unique touch, a wonderful view, and I was totally intrigued. This is all about my unforgettable experience in the Dubai deserts.
لو اقولك اني بحبك الحب شوي